We got the Monument aircraft carrier over there. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? There's some buffaloes. Welcome and good morning. It is day 6 of the trip. We're having a good time so far. Been eating pretty good. Definitely breakfast has been the biggest meal of the day. Have a lot of protein, fruit. Yeah, we're gonna get a pretty good breakfast here. And then the plan is to go on a bike ride. Give you a little peek right here of what's right outside. This is our campground. We're right next to this creek over here. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Holy cow. These trees are crazy. All right, we're here at the Gold Bluffs, northern coast of California. About an hour or two from the border. Redwood State Park. Putting some miles on the bike. Look at that. Well, we just made it back from our bike ride. It was awesome. Went down by the coast. Pretty foggy and got real messy there. So now we're back and showered up and got some coffee here to heat us up. As you can hear, it's raining outside too. It's pretty good out there. And And then we got some ramen going right here on the stove. So we're in for a nice, good, cozy night. And yeah, check in with you when it's done. Hello from Port Orford, Oregon. Look at those rocks in the distance. Beautiful beach. And on the other side, Luke is climbing up there. Just say a word to the camera, Luke, if you like. It's a video. Live free. Live free. You heard it here from Oregon Dude. Look at all these people. They're living free too. Yeah. Man, life's good out here. Well, we're at an unbelievable viewpoint here. We're at the God's Thumb hike. Luke and I actually having a nice, pleasant mushroom experience here too. Definitely enjoying it. It's pleasant. And I'm just gonna do a 360 with the camera and show you around. Start this way. Some hills in the background. The ocean view. Unbelievable. There's Luke there. What's up, Luke? What an unbelievable view. That good looking guy. Woo! I mean everything, bro. Unbelievable. Wow, I feel alive right now. Unbelievable. What do you say, Luke? Keep going? Some snow over there on those mountains still. There's a cruise ship way down there. And on the other side of the water is Canada. Finally got the paddleboard in the water. So look at these houseboats in Seattle. Right on the water on the marina. You can just live on it. Park your boat, go directly from your porch to the water. All different kinds. Look at this. tin style. Got your cheaper ones over there. One back there, a little patio on the roof. Well, it's 3 weeks into the trip, and I know you guys want to see what I eat every night, and I eat pretty dang good. Here is the meal for tonight. We got 2 steaks and some potatoes. It's gonna be so good. Okay, well, good to see you. Today is day 21 of the trip. We left Seattle a couple days ago and headed north a little bit. There's a heat wave going on. I was gonna go to Idaho, but you know, it says like 100 degrees. 100 degrees in a camper, no AC, it's not a good time. So I came north. I'm here in Bellingham, nice little town, and camping just outside here. Beautiful area. Always great to get the paddleboard in the water. I've only got it in the water once in Lake Union, Seattle, so I'm glad to be back out here today. A little bit windy, but nothing that's, you know, unmanageable. So let's do it. We're on a bike ride now, and we're gonna go to the top of this island and conquer it. Here's what it looks like on the way up. Let's go. Well, we've made it up to this beautiful lake on our bike ride. We'll come back here tomorrow and paddleboard it. All right, the ride's continuing. We're climbing. We're gonna get to the top of these islands. There's a sneak peek. See you at the top. Here's the campsite for tonight on Orcas Island. Well, it's been a long day. Now we're here, we're making dinner. Let's show you what I'm working with. Your boy gotta eat, man. I'm burning a crazy amount of calories, so I guess while my food's cooking, I'll kind of tell you what's going on in my head at this point in the journey and the trip. You know, the original intention of this trip is to, and it still is to see all these good places to potentially live. You know, the fun stuff is all great, but at this point, I've just had a lot of my fun now, and I'm really looking to keep on my mission and just find the place, get there. And you know, the stuff like Vancouver and the other attractions, I'll go see them on different vacations. It'll give me a reason to come back. When I'm going to these spots, I'm just always thinking, you know, what am I really on this trip for? To have a trip and have no deadline that you have to be back by, It really is something special. You just take your time. I'm not in a rush going, 75, 80 miles per hour, getting to the place as fast as I can. I haven't really gone more than 65 miles per hour on this trip, and it's been pleasant. Anyway, it looks like this food's getting ready and almost done, and I'm ready to chow down. I think I'm getting a little skinny. Now we're gonna smack some hummus on there. We got steak. Mix it up like that. Pepperoncinis. There you go. That's good. Wash it down with some coconut water. So anyway, that wraps up today, and we'll see you tomorrow. On the agenda, we're gonna see if we can spot some orca whales. We're on Orca Island. I've been going everywhere with those binoculars. Haven't spotted them yet, but we'll see if we can get lucky. They say it's pretty rare. We'll get on the paddleboard too, get in the water. It's gonna be a good day. Well, here we are, day 3, Orcas Island. There was a huge fog when I woke up over the lake here, but now it's starting to clear up. I actually, when I saw your tailgate, I looked at your website, saw you do Gonstead. So you're doing a lot of seated cervicals and palpation.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Sit back up again. That feels good.
Thank you.
No problem.
So much.
That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're going down, I think. It's a good sign.
So we're back on the road again. We're in Washington. We left North Cascades National Park, did an amazing hike yesterday. Just unbelievable views. Probably my favorite views of the whole trip so far. And met a group from Orange County there, a couple, and spent the hike with them, and spent the evening too. We camped in the same area, and it was really nice. But today we've come down from the other side of the mountains into eastern Washington, and on this side it's much drier, brown, and we're making our way to a village they designed it after Germany. It's like a little Germany. It's called Leavenworth. So I'll see you back when we get there. I've noticed this all throughout my trip, is just how many people are living this lifestyle and living the same reality that I am. Maybe some permanent, some I would say that's a little different, but some, for short periods of time. And it's just a great way to start a conversation. You ask someone, hey, that's an awesome rig, and can I check it out? And they're usually more than happy to oblige, and then they want to see yours. And yeah, it's just been a natural way to bridge the gap between one another and make friends. As temporary as it is, you make a connection all over, and soon I'll just have dots all over the map of people that I've made a connection with, and they'll be there at some point further in my life. Maybe I won't see him again, but at least we connect on Instagram and they follow my journey and give me encouragement. The ones in the past, thank you. And the ones in the present, I'm enjoying your company now. And the ones in the future that I still haven't met, we'll meet in time. Finally, I got around to adding a little bit of a cozy touch to the camper. So take a look. Voila. Different animations for different moods. Yeah, this was a great addition. Good morning. We've got our breakfast ready to go. This eggs, mushroom, red onion, white onion, bacon, blackberries, avocado, orange juice, and coffee. A little bit of hot sauce. I also had my first bad interaction with another person on the road. There was a couple other people who are van lifing it, and they let their dogs run around just loose. And there's two dogs, pit bull breed, and the other was like a shepherd dog. And I just knew there were trouble. So I got out of my car and immediately the pit bull ran up to me and started growling aggressively. And I sprayed the dog, went over to the owner and I yelled at him like, hey, this dog needs to be on a leash. And they did not take that well and started to escalate. And so I just got out of the area. Yeah, this is my second bad interaction with the dog. I had one actually earlier in the trip at this remote beach, and I was playing fetch with the dog, but I started to throw a stick for it and it started getting real excited and play biting me, but each bite was a little bit harder than the other until it bit me and it drew blood. And I didn't have any protection after that. Keep that on, close reach, and I think it saved me yesterday. All right, it's day 28 of the adventure, and I've made a hike up here outside the city of Leavenworth, and I've made a friend on the trail. That's Liv over there. She's from Australia. And this is the lake we made it out to. It's absolutely gorgeous. Looks like Gatorade ice. And we're taking a lunch here, but we may send it through that pass there. Let's see what's on the other side. Here's the view from the other side of the lake. That is just like Gatorade ice. That water looks like you can drink it. You probably could. And that's Asgard Pass to get to the enchantment zone. Some hikers ahead there. It's gonna be a mission, but I think it'll be worth it.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking we can make our way down this way. Well, I don't know how far up this treacherous scramble, and someone left this here. Thank you to the angel that left that. I'm gonna enjoy this apple so much.
Well, we've made it to the top of Asgard Pass, I hope. And here's the lake on the other side. The valley down in the distance. It's just the sapphire blue water up here. It's absolutely stunning. And that is Dragon Tail Peak.
all the way down the Snow Lakes. Magnificent view. And into the valley down below.
Yeah, I want to see if we can just follow it. See if it's in one direction.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're on it right now. You're on it right
I'm
now.
not on the truck quite, but
No, I just want-
Hey, Billy Goat.
this way because you got the thing right here.
Well, here we are, day 29, and spent the last couple days in this mountain town, Leavenworth, and went on this crazy hike yesterday. I was so exhausted. It was like 15 miles, a lot of elevation gain. Now we're getting ready to head on east and want to get a shower and some grooming in. So I found this gym here. They offer showers for $3. So I'm gonna just get a quick haircut in, and then be on my way. All right, so objective number 1 complete. Nice and clean shaven, trimmed up, got the hair, get the beard, courtesy of this gym here in Leavenworth. So we decided to make the drive east. We're about 45 miles away from Spokane, and the drive here was pretty yellow, dry hills, but finally as we're getting towards Spokane, we're getting to some trees and some more mountains in the distance there. So we're gonna have to find a place to camp for tonight. So we usually like to have our camp by the time it's dark, before dark, and so maybe another 45 minutes of driving, we'll try to settle down somewhere. Good morning. We have reached Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We came out here into the forest. You know, the nice thing about the cities way up here north is that you drive like 10-15 minutes outside of town and you're just you're here. You're like deep in the dark forest. Yeah, just treat this place like I'm already living here. See if I enjoy it, do the things that I enjoy doing. So we went ahead and rented a jet ski. And it's pretty out here, I couldn't resist. So we're about to go rip this lake. What a beautiful fleet of boats. That is a flex. Woo! Right on the dock. All right, just made it back from jet skiing. Man, that was a beautiful day to go ride. Glassy water, no waves, hardly anyone out there. Man, I had a great time. And right on the water, and now I just want to show you what I'm whipping up for lunch here. Look at this burger, holy moly. Sourdough, onion, burger, hamburger patty, Colby Jack cheese, bacon, garlic, bitchin' sauce. Whew, look at that. Gotta take my glasses off for this.
Oh my God.
All right, well, we're popped up here outside of Home Depot, and we're doing a project trying to get the sink fixed. So here's our hand pump. As you can see, there's a tear in this gasket. It didn't last but more than like a month or so. And so we're gonna see if we can put together a new one. All right, moment of truth. And we have good pumping water. Back in business. Well, we've hit the 3,000 mile mark on this journey, and very fitting on day 30. Well, we're back at it on the bike. Here are kind of facing the backside of Lake Coeur d'Alene, going up the fire roads. There's some good trails out here. I am thoroughly enjoying myself.
These are cool. Right on the river. Some across the way there too. It's my style. It's like a modern cabin. Here we've made it to the lake. This is the college, North Idaho College. And just a nice scenic path. Pretty sunset. We'll just take a stop here. This is the main marina. There's these big party boats all the time, packed. Seems like every day of the week. Seaplane does take off downtown. They got a couple tall buildings, 3, and looks like a 4th one is popping up over there. Yeah, it's cool. Lake Coeur d'Alene. That's the town and Post Falls and towards Spokane, Washington, down that way. Well, we've come a little bit further north in Idaho from Coeur d'Alene, and we've made it to Sandpoint. This is just a gorgeous lake. Take a look around. I'm at this park. Still public beach. That's a pretty view. All right, we're approaching our camp for tonight, and man, this looks like it's gonna be a good one. So today we're on a special mission. We're gonna try to catch a fish. All right, we're at the spot. This looks pretty good. Let's hope we can get one. Well, we had no luck with fishing, so packed our stuff up and we came over to this world famous pizza shop here. Amazing view of the lake here, and let's hope our pizza is amazing too. Well, our pizza arrived, and damn, this thing is thick. It's a calzone. So I just want to show you the reality of this trip and this lifestyle, and sometimes it's just 10 o'clock at night and you're driving, pulling up in the middle of nowhere. It's pitch black and you're on a, uninhabited road, and you're just looking for a site and a place to camp for the night, and it's pretty scary, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Let's hope it turns out good. We'll see what it looks like in the morning. So the good news is we found a spot. It's pretty good, pretty level. I got some taco meat going right here. Just gonna make a quick dinner and crash. So I guess on the topic of sketchiness and safety and whatnot, I do have a couple means of protection. That little red button is the alarm for my truck. Line of defense number 2 is, this is called Jogger Fogger, but basically it's a pepper spray. This works pretty well. I did already have to use it on someone's dog. Number 3 is this window here, and that connects to the back window of the truck. I can open that window, crawl in through the back of the truck, and then get in the truck and escape if I have to. The door on my camper is always locked when I'm in here. So yeah, if you're gonna camp this style, I highly recommend a fully enclosed space. And just to show you, this is my typical bed setup. I deploy the couch mode down here. That way I can just use that upper area as a storage space, and I don't have to pull out the whole bed and block off all the living space of the camper. I can just sleep right here. It's plenty cushion and comfortable. And I got everything at arm's reach. I got my thermostat, battery, light switch, everything. So, well, it's morning now, and take a look at where we camped. This is pretty nice. We got this hill and rocky beach here, and there's the river down there. Hills in the background. And if you look up there, that is a herd of elk. Isn't that crazy? Continuing the journey south, and here we are, headed towards McCall. It's like supposed to be a nice lake down there, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, well, we've made it to McCall, Idaho. This is kind of a resort town with a lake, and here's the lake over here. Super pretty, calm, serene. It's Sunday today, so this would probably be a busier day. And I'm loving it. I'm gonna go get in the water, get my paddleboard in the water, and go paddle around it. All right, well, it's day 2 of trying to get to a hot spring. I've gone to 2 other hot springs, but no luck. Both of them road closures and closed because there's fires in the area. You know, Idaho, especially north of Boise, has had a lot of fires, but we're determined. There's another one, middle of nowhere. Hour and 48 minutes, 45 miles down a dirt road to get there. Let's do it. Well, look at this. First attraction along this road is 3 yurts, each one with a different color door. Probably like an Airbnb that you can stay at. Pretty cool. There's a river down there too. All right, well, we drove about 45 miles down the dirt road there, and we landed here. And wait till you see this. Look at this hot springs with a waterfall. It's like a full swimming pool. And we're gonna camp here tonight. There's the truck all set up already. And what a great spot. First hot springs of the trip. Well worth it. All right, doing a little bit of 4-wheel driving down on the beach here of this reservoir, and look at that. This is a cool spot. Welcome to Boise. Well, here we are in Boise. This is the bike path that goes along the Boise River. St. Michael's. Oh, he's putting up a good fight.
Look, mine is moving too.
Wow.
Yep, too. Para los tacos, ¿verdad, Silvano? Para los tacos.
Well, I found a nice spot to camp for the night, but I can't get out of my car because look at all these bugs out here. It's bugging hard. This hour between around sunset and 1 hour after sunset is the bug hour. Made it out to the Salt Flats outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. As you can see, there ain't really shit out here. We're either heading to the city, which is like another 100 miles that way, or maybe we'll camp out here in these mountains, I don't know. Maybe take a bike and go ride around. Well, we found a pretty good spot to camp for tonight. But yeah, this is a fantastic spot. Got the truck parked here. Got my camp chair. And just gonna enjoy the sunset. Here's what it looks like. All right, we made it out to the trail.
Woo!
Met up with my classmate from Cairo School, Megan.
Hi!
And she's my tour guide for Salt Lake City. And she said we gotta come see this hike. All right, so we made it to this super wobbly bridge. Look at how wobbly it is. And look at this view of the Salt Lake Valley. We've come up to the mountains above Salt Lake City. Up Cottonwood Canyon, Little Cottonwood Canyon. And just look at the colors of these trees. All right, made it as far as we're gonna go. Sunset Pass. And I believe that's Sunset Peak over there. You can tell the areas where the sun hits more. All right, check out this epic campsite we found. We're at Point of the Mountain, up here at this paragliding park. And if you look down over this way, there's Salt Lake City down in the distance. What an epic spot. You can tell by all these campers here. There's me over there. That's looking south. There's a Utah lake down there. All right, we're back on the bike and we're riding to a very special place. I won't reveal what it is until we go, but okay, made it to the top. And this is what we were looking for. That is the biggest copper mine in the world. Maybe in the United States. Looks like operations just started. Each one of those black things, those black dots, are one of those mega loaders. They're about to start digging, they're going down. You can actually see the hill that I'm staying on. I'm camping here on the top of that white triangular shaped hill in the distance. In Salt Lake City, Utah, you can find some Persian food. State Capitol building. It's where they lay down the law. Yeah, This one's pretty huge, bigger than Idaho. Well, this is gonna be where we camp tonight. Here's something that you gotta get used to every time, or if you're gonna go camping in your car. If you forget to lock your fridge, everything turns into scrambled eggs. I can't count how many times this has happened. This is a way that we charge the electric mountain bike. We got the bike plugged in right here. There's the charger. And it's charging off of the solar panel on the roof. What I'm gonna do while it's charging is go get a lift. So as you can see, we're at the self-serve car wash, and man, this thing is filthy, especially this bike on the front. Just look at all the bug splat. And especially up here. Picked up a lot of that in going through the farmland in Idaho. So let's give it a quick clean. All right, this is our view for tonight. We're in the American Fork. Beautiful fall colors and mountain views. And that's where we're parked. And we got a little fire pit down there too. That's a pretty good spot. All right, we made it to the next destination, and we have a special guest who has arrived on the scene. Can you guess who it is?
The new passenger has arrived.
It's Armand John.
The trip got a lot better.
Yep, he's coming back from his rotation in Flint, Michigan, so he's happy to not be there anymore. And we are enjoying some fantastic turkey sandwiches.
Some gourmet food, fresh vegetables,
beer. So I'd say we're doing all right. All right, we've made it to this beautiful lake in Grand Teton, and just look at the reflection. It's so still. This is an epic view. Holy cow. Just listen to that sound. Well, we made it onto the lake here at the Grand Tetons. Here we are out in the wilderness. As you can see, it's very pretty out here. There is a fire in the distance, and it's creating quite a bit of smoke. And look at that lake back there. We've decided to take our shirts off for more connection with nature and primal energy. How about that? It's enchanting. Oh, this hike just gets prettier and prettier. Just sometimes you don't even realize the beauty until you look at a camera reflection behind you. Wow. This is where I feel the most happy, the most alive, healthy. Look at this. Well, look at this nice secret beach that Armand found.
right here. Look at that. The trail led here, and it actually looks like you can camp here. So nice.
Here's a bear box.
All right, here we are. Arman has made this fire. Handmade. All from wood that we scavenged and found.
Cut with this axe.
Cut with the hand axe. He's putting in some work. It's big. Very big. This is the river right outside our campground. Plenty of people fishing down here. All right, well, it's Arman's time to depart from the trip. We had a great 5 or 6 days, went up into the mountains, but now
journey ends here.
his journey ends here, and I'm going to continue.
Giant's gonna hold the torch.
Yeah, so see you later, Arman.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Well, I've been looking forward to where I'm standing right now. This whole trip. We've made it to Colorado. Ouray, to be specific. And they call this the Switzerland of America. I can see why. Okay, well, we're trying to scope out a spot to camp tonight. And this might be like the gnarliest road I'm gonna have to go up. All right, we made it up the road. And here's our camp for tonight. Spectacular. Here we go on a hike. Ouray Perimeter Trail. Very pretty so far. This is my style of camping. You take the gnarliest road, get to an absolutely scenic site. This is extra luxury. We got a table here, but you also get a rock fire pit. There's something different about a rock fire pit. All right, well, we've made it to a trail I've been anticipating for a little while now, at the start of Engineer Pass. It's pretty steep going up here, rocky, but we got some beautiful views, beautiful trees, and we'll see how it changes as we go up. All right, we've made it pretty far up the trail here. It's a spectacular view. There's some clouds up here. It's cold. Came up in elevation, and even a little bit of snow was falling. But we're past the rough stuff. There was some pretty sketchy stuff I couldn't record. And now we're going up the pass. Some ponds over there. This is awesome. Oh my God.
hike down to the bottom of the waterfall, and it's gorgeous. Look at that water. Yeah. It goes way up. Almost at the end of this trail, and get into those beautiful fall colors. This is going to be camp for tonight. We're just outside Lake City. There's the river right over there, and there's the welcome sign. Okay, well, we've made it to the Continental Divide, and this is where the mountains separate the eastern half of America and the western half. We're pretty far up here. Alright, well, we're in another national park. Crazy views over here, and there's a high lake up there. There's a better view of the lake over there. Just gorgeous. All right, check out our epic spot for tonight. We're just outside Rocky Mountain National Park on some National Forest land. And look at this. Came up a bumpy dirt road to this spectacular view. Would you look at that? The best of all is it's free. Sand dunes in North America. Great Sand Dunes National Park. Climbed up to the top of this thing. Just seems like it goes forever. Horse tours over the dunes. Well, we're certainly getting our excursions in today. Woke up, climbed the dunes, took the truck out, off-roaded, and now we're gonna hike up to this waterfall. Our first serious snow,
winter's coming. Going over this mountain pass in southwest Colorado. And we made it to the other side of the mountains, and this is just gorgeous. These San Juan mountains are the prettiest mountains in America. Just look at the colors, look at the air, the clarity. Oh my God. Look at that. Woo! Unbelievable. This is heaven. Oh my God, look at those colors. That's where we just came from, way up there. Good morning from Pagosa Hot Springs. We're here in the town of Pagosa Springs in Colorado, and we're slowly making our way out. And there's a wild hot spring here. Check it out. So here's the spring, it's right along the river. Look at that. When you look around, these towns in the San Juan Mountains are just breathtakingly beautiful. So many different colors, different trees, rivers. The mountains are in the distance there. There was lightning and thunder throughout the night. I love it here. All right, so we're down the street from the hot springs at a community center. Just took a shower, nice and clean. Now we're getting breakfast going. We got some pancake bites, got some coffee, and we got rain and thunder outside and the river right there. I don't know if you can hear that going. Woo! Listen to that. Feeling good. This is the breakfast of a champion right here. Turkey sausage, bacon, pancake bites with honey, and some coffee, and a nice view and ambiance. A little bit of rain and thunder. I love it. Good morning from Sedona. We're on a beautiful hike here, the Broken Arrow Trail. And what a spectacular view. Got my coffee here. Made it to the end of the trail. Pretty views. And actually, you can off-road to here too. Look at all these people. There's a 4Runner over there. You can mountain bike it, you can hike it, you can off-road it. You can do it all. I thought about driving my truck up here, but kind of wanted to walk around, get my body moving. Been doing a lot of driving the last couple days, so I want to take it easy today. When you look into the rock, you can see just the distinct layers. And you can tell that time has changed this area. Top of the hills there, it looks like you wouldn't know what's the rock that's underneath until whether it was the wind or the water took away all the sediments inside this valley, reveal this red underlying rock. Oh wow, they're so smart. Look at that.
just want to say thanks for everybody who followed along and watched this video. I can really say that this was the biggest adventure of my life, and I would highly recommend that anybody once in their lifetime go for a solo journey and see the world and sleep in your car, and don't be scared. It's not as crazy as you think it might be, and it really has opened my eyes to America. This is something that I wanted to do for many years, and here I am back home safe, and I already got some ideas for the next one.